I love the fact that anytime you try to post something lately about the Democratic history and link when it comes to racism, the first thing they love to bring up is the infamous Great Switch. So let's get into it. The myth of the Great Switch and how Democrats rewrote history. Class is in session. Please get your pen and paper. Now, for decades, Americans have been told a neat, simplified story. Once upon a time, Democrats were the party of racism, but sometime in the 1960s, everything just magically flipped. Suddenly, Republicans became the racist, while Democrats became champions of civil rights. It's a comforting tale for the left because it allows them to wash their hands of a long, ugly record of slavery, segregation, and Jim Crow. But the so-called Great Switch isn't history, it's political propaganda. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Shall we continue? Let's start with the hard facts. The Democratic Party was the party of slavery, Confederacy, and Jim Crow laws. It was Democrats who wrote and enforced segregation, who filibustered civil rights bills, and who unleashed the KKK as a weapon of intimidation. When the Civil Rights Act of 1964 came up for a vote, 80% of Republicans supported it, compared to just 63% of Democrats. Yet somehow we're supposed to believe that Republicans were the real enemies of civil rights. The math doesn't lie. Don't y'all just love my little slideshow? I made sure to put words on the screen so that way y'all can screenshot it and share it if you like to. Moving on, the switch that never happened. The story goes that all those racist Southern Democrats fled to the Republican Party after the Civil Rights Movement. But here's the problem. They didn't. Out of 21 Democratic senators who opposed the Civil Rights Act, only one, Strom Thurmond, switched parties. The rest stayed loyal to Democrats for decades. Robert Byrd, a former KKK recruiter, went on to serve nearly 60 years as a Democrat and was praised by party leaders until his death in 2010. So if the switch was so real, why did these segregationists remain Democrats? Why did the South remain solidly blue well until the 1980s and 1990s? The truth is simple. The switch never happened the way the Democrats claim. Now, why does this myth live on, you ask? Why does the left keep pushing this Great Switch narrative? Because it's a convenient way to dodge accountability. It allows Democrats to claim the moral high ground today while burying their racist past. By pretending that all their sins were magically transferred to the GOP, they rewrite history to suit their politics. But see, history doesn't bend so easily. The Democratic Party was the party of slavery, segregation, and Jim Crow. The Republican Party was the party of Lincoln, abolition, and civil rights. Those facts don't change just because the Democrats would rather forget it. And for my final words, the Great Switch is a myth, a political fairy tale. The truth is more complicated and far less flattering to the Democratic Party. If Americans want to understand our history, we can't let partisan myths replace facts.